taking flight.
See the timeout was before.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. Maxey passes to George. Looking to end the run. Philadelphia moving it around. Grimes knocks down the triple.
And I like seeing Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Brunson against Maxey. Fader on the way. And it's Brunson missing. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Brunson. Wow. Falls. Brunson's got 9.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. From deep. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The pure talent of Joel Embiid knows no bounds.
Towns outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Embiid.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the jam by George.
I see you still getting up, PG. Now don't sleep on his hots.
The Knicks with the lead. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good. He's got 11.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Maxey against Robinson. Pass to Edgecombe. And stolen by Brunson. Back to Bridges. From behind the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Stolen by Anunoby. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Bridges. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple. Maxey with it. Outside Grimes. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Edgecombe. No good that time. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's McBride. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks with... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Edwards. Quentin Grimes out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the power forward. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Brian, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Watford the pass to Barlow. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Watford. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Grimes has got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Robinson with a steal. New York working the ball around now. Right side McBride. Pass to Shamet. Now Towns. Fires the 3. Barlow grabs the miss. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Grimes. Robinson with the block. They get it back. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Takes it inside. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 5, the Knicks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
So it's Philadelphia now, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Fast break, here comes New York. Right side, Brunson. Clarkson outside. Back to Towns. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Towns. Fires the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Grimes. He has 6. And it's Maxey missing. Pass to McBride. Takes the 3. Robinson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Grimes. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Outside Brunson. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And it's Bridges in for McBride. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Paul George comes in for Barlow. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. 76ers trail by 15. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Now here's Robinson. Drummond grabs the miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
George, an easy 2 on the layup. George has got 6.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Hart. Outside Brunson. Now Bridges. For 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's George. He's got 6. Shoots. Lets it go from deep. Stolen by Bridges. Fires from deep. Back to Brunson. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Oubre inside. He's against Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Philadelphia is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. There's 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's McBride. Knocks it down from distance. McBride's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And so it's New York in a good sit. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Hello. Taking a look here now at the 76ers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah.
And switching gears to the game at hand, Jalen Brunson in the first half. He was on one. Appreciate you joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. For 3, Maxey. And it's New York with the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Brunson passes to Anunoby. No good on the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
George in the post. Anunoby covering. Pass to Maxey. Back to George. Misses from short range.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Brunson takes it himself. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 12. Out to Oubre. Back to George. Down low. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Here's Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Oubre. This one for 3.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Hart passes to Towns. The layup misses. The 76ers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Back to George. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Towns. Brunson passes to Towns. Now Brunson. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. George's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Towns can't get it to go.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. Man, and I like seeing Edgecombe rise up like this. Plays like this prove he belongs in this league.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby, and Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50, yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
New York leading by 10. Hart finds Bridges. Now it's Hart. Back to Alvarado. For 3, Bridges. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 11.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
76ers foul.
Grimes, he's checked in for Oubre.
Second team foul.
Here's Alvarado.
Philadelphia's substitution. Number 5. Patrick Grimes. 2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Alvarado missing. 76ers trail by 13. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Good on the second one. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
76ers trail by 11. And he drops the first.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
Here's Alvarado. No good from outside. Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. George drives in. No good with a layup.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Alvarado, the pass to Diawara. New York working the ball around now. No good on the triple.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And look at George going off on the defense, putting them to shame with the alley-oop jam.
Diawara passes to Alvarado. Back to McBride. Now Alvarado. The 3-ball. The rebound by Maxey. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Drummond. Got a piece of it. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Trendon Watford. Quentin Grimes out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Terry in at the 2. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside McBride. Let's go with a 3. The 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Grimes. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. McBride passes to Clarkson. Screen by Robinson. There's the 3. And it's Clarkson missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That one's off. Brunson is checked in for Shaman. Philadelphia also making some changes. Hedgecombe comes in for Terry, and it's Maxey in for Watford. He's off on the second.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Pass to Clarkson. Fires for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Left side Grimes. Maxey surveys. Back to Grimes. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The kick out to Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies. That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Clarkson. Oh, Drummond with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Maxey with it. Towns covering. Back to Maxey. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And some changes here for New York. Sohan comes in for Robinson. And it's Shamet in for Clarkson. The 76ers also with a sub. George, he's checked in for Barlow. McBride passes to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Shot's no good. 76ers trail by 9. Here's George. Oh, the stuff!
Oh, we've seen George finish it so many times. PG, this man gets up with ease.
Brunson fires! Oh, the long ball, no good! Philadelphia's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
Huge bucket by George there. He lives for these moments.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Sohan. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. And it's Bridges in for McBride. And the 76ers making a change here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Rebounded by Towns.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Beyond the arc. Can't get it. 76ers trail by 7. George. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
1:27 left in the fourth. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Outside George. Oh, off target from downtown. Here's Brunson for 3. Oh, it doesn't go. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Using the glass to lay it in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
George sinks it in the post. Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Maxey. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Towns. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely.
Kentin. Teka. Isa. Kaya nasa yung susi na ito. Pasayo na. Wala doon sa kanya. Tingin ka ba? Wala daw ka.
My whole team got dough, so my bank account is looking like millionaires, bro.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gon' run this town tonight.
How you could go from being Joe Blow to everybody on your know.
Dapat bibigay pa rin
Family whips, no Vovos. Next time I'm in church, please no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for.
Wala.
Well, Stan, you can feel it. I can feel it. There is a buzz in the air for this opening night game.
Kevin, I don't think these fans could have waited any longer. They are thrilled to see their team kick off the season. And for that matter, so are we.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Here's Edwards. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Stolen by McDaniel. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Randall passes to McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And that's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Mitchell against Edwards. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 drives.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And stolen by Mobley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The putback and staying with the play, Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
And Allen slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed comes in for Randall, and it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Cleveland also making some changes. Dean Wade comes in for Jared Allen, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised, he keeps his team organized, and he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Reed finds Dosunmu. It's 2-on-1. Here's Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Strus's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Highland with it. He's defended by Merrill. To end the run, Highland misses.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
The wide open shot from Strus. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Then for the Cavaliers, Nancy's checked in for Bryant. And it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Harden dishes to Nance. Back to Harden. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Hyland is out there with Conley. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 now.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
Cleveland moving the ball around. It's deflected. Stolen by Conley. Makes it off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Strus. Back to Merrill. Now Strus. That 3 off the mark. Conley kicks to Reed. Out to Conley from deep. And Minnesota with the triple.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the kick.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic abilities really help. The guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Bones Hyland. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley the pass to Edwards. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Schroeder finds Mobley. Here's Tyson. Back to Strus. Reed with the rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Stan Nasri is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasri, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Here's Strus. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Back to Strus. It's stolen by Randall. Outside Edwards. Outside for Randall. It's tipped. Wade with it. McDaniels picks him up. And then Wade slams it in.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that. Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Stolen by Michael Conley. 4-on-3 break. Outside Edwards.
Oh, Edwards! I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert comes in for Randall. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. Misses the corner three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden is checked in for the Cavaliers. McDaniels on the wing. Outside, Reed. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo against Mobley. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Loads it up there for Mobley. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. 2 shots. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Minnesota making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Kevin, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Randall following the score by Cleveland. Elbow shot. Harden's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards looking it over, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
And Edwards drops them both. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Harden's shot is good.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We come back right after this.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Neal.
And now, not a bad... Thanks for spending half...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable talent.
Edwards, good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Edwards. Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
For the tie, and Anthony Edwards again. Edwards got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
On the wing, Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. Edwards at full speed.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination. Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Edwards. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Conley. Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Cavaliers. And here are the Timberwolves. It's been 13 unanswered points for them. The Cavaliers trail by 3. To the middle. Looking for Allen and gets it there.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And that one, good. Conley's got 12 in the game.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
The key thing, Coach, that Donte DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Donte DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Conley inside the line. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. McDaniels against Strus. Kicks it out to Harden. Rebound, Minnesota.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Conley's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Freeman's checked in. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Michael Conley. And Bones Hyland subbed in for Donte DiVincenzo. Here's Hyland. Scoreless thus far. Out to Edwards. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Schroeder. Cleveland's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he has 28 points for the game. And he drives in. No good with the layup. And it's Wade with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Merrill. And here's Schroeder. Now, here's Mitchell. stolen away. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
For Minnesota, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
For 3, and it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Bones Highland. Then there's Dosumu. And it's Shannon in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Randall against Wade. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. Coach has issued the coach's challenge to get it analyzed further.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed. 2 minutes are allowed to review.
This is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
You've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And, you know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Strus. It's 2-on-1. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. McDaniels with the ball. Covered by Mitchell. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Conley with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Conley there for the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 16. From outside, that one misses.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Good work there as it goes down. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Edwards has come in for Mike Conley. And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell. Allen, another chance. Puts it right back up and in.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. Here's DiVincenzo. The long shot, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down.
With the dunk of the night.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man can do.
It's stolen by Edwards. Fires the three. He drills the three.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Knocks down the three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For three. Mitchell connects from three.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
It's Randall. Now McDaniel. Here's Edwards. Rips it down with two hands.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding.
Harden against Edwards. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Randall.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mobley there for the rebound. Now Cleveland shooting 40% from the field. Mitchell outside. Harden outside. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Harden fires. The three ball goes for James Harden.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
And they go to the intentional foul. Max Strus is checked in for Wade. Edwards against Mitchell. Outside Edwards. Now McDaniel. Just 5 on the clock.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Harden from deep. Edwards with the rebound. And so
Teraz mam film tego.
20, 50, 100, 100 million, man. Hey, I'm a double streaming, bleeding, switching back. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was facing why I kept me up in Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a bring back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that. They know they can get. That's why I done got me a check. I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check. I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, I done got me a check. I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, I done got me a check. I got a check. Yeah.